the marketplace in Llanrwst today, a natural centre this for the fertile Conwy Valley. In Elizabethan and Jacobean times too, there was plenty of liveliness here, and an abundance of immense talent of all sorts. Inigo Jones, who is claimed by Llanrwst as a native son, designed this bridge. Upriver from here is Plasiolin, the home of Thomas Priest, landowner, pirate and poet. When he was in London, he asked a mouse to carry his poem of greeting to his old cronies here. He was following the Welsh convention of a llanrwst, the messenger poem, in which the poet pretended to ask an animal, bird, or even a fish to carry his greetings to an old friend or to a girl he loved. Thomas Priest gave the little creature careful directions all the way from London to Llanrwst. What company there must have been here in those days. What nights of poetry and wine. Hugh Penllyn, poet and mayor of this town. Rhys Cain, poet and genealogist, who could plot a family tree for the pedigree-conscious Welsh gentry of his day. Pedigrees in poetry, pedigrees in brass, pedigrees in stone. Sir John Wynne had planned this chapel, known as the Gwydir Chapel, as a burial place for the Wynne family. And it was added on to this church at Llanrwst by his son Richard, to a design by Inigo Jones, so tradition has it. Sir John had already written his history of the Gwydir family to establish his claim to descent from Owain Gwynedd, and so back into antiquity. The details of the Wynne family tree, spelled out grandiloquently and in English, are on this marble plaque in the Gwydir Chapel. It was put up by Sir Richard Gwydir in 1633. And this coffin of Llywelyn Fawr was brought here from the wrecked Mynam Abbey, as though to bolster up these claims to royal descent. There are fine brasses of Sir John and his wife Sidney. And there's this colourful memorial to Sir John and his wife, and to John Wynne ap Meredydd, his grandfather, with the same reminder of princely Welsh blood. Not an entirely admirable character, this Sir John Wynne, wild of temper, a ruthless land grabber, and given to lawsuits. He'd studied law at the Inner Temple after leaving Oxford, but he was a man of culture too. He supported his friend, the scholar Thomas Williams of Trevorrow, up the hill there, in his great life work on a Latin-Welsh dictionary, and he built and endowed a school here at Llanrwst. These new landowners were certainly tough customers, but we owe them a good deal. Llanrwst had suffered fearful destruction in Owain Glyndwr's wars and the Wars of the Roses, and there wasn't much standing when the Wynnes took over in the 16th century. There was this house on the Gwydir side of the bridge, suitably called Tu Hwnti'r Bont. A cafe now. It was a courthouse in the 15th and 16th centuries. But fine new buildings were rising. With the school, Sir John Wynne offered these solid almshouses to the town in 1610. Sir John brought the making of Welsh frieze, a woolen cloth, to the valley. And he was interested in metal mining and land reclamation.